What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is my review of the Art Spirits Gekizo Gamera Trading Figure Series. These are actually reissues from 2011. Did you know that, my zillions? Because I didn't. And I want to shout out Daikaiju Down Under for actually alerting me of that on Instagram. He didn't really alert me, he just commented that he has this one. The original version, I was like, the original version? What? So I went looking, finally found them. I did not realize where Art Spirits website was. It's artspirits.biz if you're interested. And I did find out, yeah, these originally came out in 2011. And I was not quite back into collecting just yet then, so I did not know about these at all. They were reissued for the first time this summer. They showed up at San Diego, where I'm assuming they must have showed up at the Koto USA booth, because that's where they were at NYCC when I got most of them. Actually, what happened was, I saw them there. I was like, oh my god, do you have a case? And they, because they had one case out there and was missing one box. And they were like, nope. And I was like, okay, then I will take what you have. And I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was missing, of course, the Chase figure. How convenient. I went back later that weekend. I stopped through and they had another case. And it was missing one as well. Not only that, I finally got this guy on eBay last week. And scored him on eBay last week right before Thanksgiving. And the person that was selling him got all their stuff at NYCC. Well, enough about that. Let's get into the review. Alright, so real quick, we got let's do the roll call here. We got Gamera Guardian of the Universe. We got Plasma Launcher Gamera 2. We have Standard Gamera 3, we have Bashing Fist Gamera 3, and we have Nightmare Gamera, which again I scored on eBay last week at a really good deal, I must say, for a Chase figure. You know, I mean, when you deal with like blind box figures and blind box figures of this quality, you know, you have to take into account, if you don't get them out of the blind box, you're gonna have to pay for the Chase figure a little bit more. So, is what it is. I actually didn't pay that much for it. The seller originally had it for, you know, what it's been going for. It's been going for like 75 bucks. But then a week later, not even a week later, they dropped it to 50 bucks with a best offer, and I offered just about half that. And they took it. So, hey, thank you. So I take back anything I said in the opening. I didn't say anything bad. It was just a interesting situation, I should say. But let's take a look at these guys. First off, no articulation whatsoever on these, so don't expect that. I'm going to bring in some figures right now to give you a size comparison. Here's a SH Monster Arts Mothra. Here's the SH Monster Arts recent Gamera Guardian of the Universe. What else we got here? We got Ultraman. So, as you can see, they are pretty small. They're very small. Here's something that's probably more their size here. And this is Gurren Lagann. Yeah, NX Gurren Lagann. Sort of scales with them. Can't even see his face. Hey! So first up, let's look at Guardian of the Universe. Looking pretty cool. I'd say the one thing that looks a little off might be the eyes. But I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe the pupils are painted in just the wrong spot, but they actually look centered when you look from that way. And you look that way. Let's get even closer. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Yeah. But the eyes are painted well. The mouth is painted really well. These sculpts are amazing, guys. For little figures like this, it is pretty gorgeous what you get. I mean, this is high quality stuff, no doubt. Paint looks great. Nails look awesome. Paint looks great on the chest and on the feet there. Toes, legs. The shell looks amazing. Beautiful paint on that. All of these guys come with the tail off in the package, and then you guys just put them in. So there you go with that. Oh, that time it didn't go in, great. But it's not so bad. I can deal with it. This is a really nice piece, guys. It looks really good. And I mean, here it is. You saw the size comparisons with the rest of them, but here it is in the side in my hand. So I would say about 3.5 inches tall, maybe 4. It looks really good, though. I mean, for something small here, the amount of detail that they pack in is quite incredible. It looks fantastic. And next up, we have the Attack of Legion Gamera 2 here. Advent of Legion? No. Advent of Virus? Something like that. I forgot. Looking good, but I wish there was another Gamera 2. I know this is the big thing, the Mana Blast, whatever it was called. But I wish there was a different one because I really like Gamera 2 a lot. The interior here looks really good. You see, it's kind of like a translucent plastic. There is a dot there of errant paint from here, but that's not a big deal. Otherwise, this whole like inside here looks amazing. It looks really gnarly and cool. I like it. You got the spikes here, which is great. Gamera grew some spikes in the second one on his elbows. He didn't have them in the first one, right? Nope. Face looks amazing. Looks really good. We've got it even closer. Eyes are painted pretty well. Teeth look amazing. Love it. Tongue looks good. Shell back here, very nicely done. Tail looks good. Feet are looking good. Toenails looking good. This is really nice, guys. I mean, gorgeous pieces. There's no doubt about it that these things are fantastic. I'm so glad that they reissued them, or just put them out. I mean, because again, I didn't know about them, and now that they're like some of my favorite things to come out this year, we'll address that in final thoughts. But this is beautiful. Here's the first of 2 Gamera 3s. Also looking quite good. The head sculpt is actually, the head sculpt, it's pretty good. The teeth are, I think, a little messy on this one, especially on this side. And I feel like the eye is a little blurry on this side for whatever reason. See, that one's a little more clearer than this one. I don't know if there's any dirt on. Ow! Man, the teeth are sharp. Very sharp teeth on this one. Maybe they just, that's blood. But no, I don't think it is. I think it's just the paint is a little messed up on the teeth on this one, unfortunately. The nails look okay. Back out a little bit here. Easier to do it this way. I like the paint down here going into the tail. That looks really good. Chest piece here, sculpted really well. I love, love, love the shell on Gamera 3. Looks really good. Paint is very nice on this. So this one probably has the only real mess up, I guess, and that's on the teeth. I feel like I want to clean that up just because it's just, oh man, Then again, we haven't looked at the other ones this close quite yet, so we shall see. But otherwise, I think it's a nice piece for sure. Next, we got the Bashing Fist version, and that's really what it's called. Let's look at the head sculpt first. This one looks, I gotta say, a lot better than the other Gamera 3. Teeth are looking a lot better. Eyes are very forward. That one's really good, actually. This eye is... the eyes are no good on this. That's unfortunate. This eye is good. This eye, not so good. But I guess if you look at it from this way, you know, it looks good. If you look at it from this way, it looks good. So as long as you're not looking at it straight ahead, you're not really noticing it. Sometimes, I mean, I think with a static figure, you got to think about whether or not they just, you know, did two looks just to give you two looks on your shelf. It's possible. It's definitely possible. The teeth on this one are a lot better than the other one. Head sculpt in total is pretty awesome. Here you got the messed up, what are these things called? Carpus? I forget, you know. The shell on the front, the soft shell. Messed up there, looks really good. I really like the paint on that. Here you got the iris like thing, spike going through him. I believe that's what it is, if I remember correctly. Or is he holding it? I can't remember. Yeah, he's holding it. That looks pretty good. Whatever that is. I haven't seen this one in quite a while. And there's, you know, the other side where he was impaled. Then you got the flaming, burning fist here, which looks fantastic, guys. I love it. Effect part is really, really nice on here. It's not an effect part, it's just the way they did it. Translucent plastic, oranges, yellows, beautiful, and I like how it gradiates into the rest of his arm. Looking great. The nails on the feet look good. The tail looks very, very nice. Let's back up again. It's a really nice piece, and my only question is those eyes. Like, what did they do? Again, if I look at it from this way, it's because his neck is craned like that. You know, like, that looks fine. You know, and then if you look at it this way, again, it looks fine. So I don't know, but otherwise, I think this is a really nice looking Gamera. And last up, we got the chase figure, the Nightmare Gamera. And this thing is gorgeous too. Wow. Really, really cool looking. He's a little squat, you know, kind of reminds me of this one here. You know, like a lot. Same basic pose, just done up nightmarish. The texture on this one is so cool, as you can imagine. The head sculpt is great. Really love it. Love the wide eyes. I mean, this is so evil. The mouth looks fantastic. The teeth are great. More bone colored here. Really, really good. It's got some mess up on, you see some excess paint there on the hand. But otherwise, yeah, I love the paint on this. There's a nice wash over the green. There's a lighter green over the darker green. The shell looks really good. Nice paint on that. The feet are looking good. And this is really cool, guys. This is a good one. I'm glad I got it, you know, like, I mean, what was I going to do? Like, it's hard to find. I've never seen anybody offering these as far as stores go. And the only place I've seen them, you know, heard about it was SDCC and then, you know, NYCC. So, I mean, I wasn't going to miss the opportunity to get this guy at, you know, again, for a chase figure, these are already like $10 each. You know, so I wasn't going to miss the opportunity to get him for the price I got him at. And, to, you know, then it completes this. So I've seen the set going for a lot more than what I paid for everything here. So I'm kind of happy with it. And this is really, really nice. Definitely worth the price of admission. And my final thoughts, I really like this series here. I am so glad I got them. They are awesome. They definitely put into question, even with their, you know, there's a few little paint mishaps here. You know, throughout, but in total, and I count these guys as one total figure in a way, you know, they make me like think about my tops of the year a little bit, because even though they are reissues, they were brand new to me, and when you reissue something, you know, you're not just like taking old stock and re-putting it out. You are going back and reproducing them. So that's something to take into account, and a lot of folks don't, you know, like, they don't take that into account. They never put that in, but I'm not a lot of folks. I am Ultrazilla, and I have my own set of codes that I go by, you know, and it's pretty loose. So for me, I feel like these are a release of this year. I never knew about them before. They were reproduced this year, so I'm gonna have to think about it. I really like them that much. They're really awesome. If you can get your hands on them, I say you should. Alright guys, that's my review. They are very awesome figures. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Start letting me know what your tops of the year are. I'm gonna start asking that a lot more because I'm very curious what everybody loved this year. Alright guys, it'll help me too. It will. Till next time, peace out peeps.